Right now, your phone quietly knows exactly where you are, whether you're in a coffee shop in New York, stuck in traffic in Los Angeles, or hiking in the Rockies. You check Google Maps, Uber finds you, DoorDash delivers to your door. It feels normal, even boring. But here's the catch. This everyday convenience began as a secret DARPA project to win wars. During the Cold War, the U.S. military faced a nightmare. How could they track submarines hidden deep under the oceans or guide missiles across the planet with pinpoint accuracy? The solution was a satellite-based navigation system codenamed Project Pathfinder. And the journey from nuclear strategy in military bunkers to the GPS chip inside your iPhone is one of the most mind-bending tech stories you've never heard. Stage 1. The problem. Late 1950s to 1960s. After the Soviets launched Sputnik in 1957, the U.S. military panicked. If the USSR could put satellites in orbit, what was stopping them from guiding weapons with deadly precision? America needed its own navigation edge. By 1964, the U.S. Navy asked DARPA to solve a huge problem. How do we know exactly where our submarines are, even under the Arctic ice? Traditional compasses and star maps didn't cut it. A nuclear submarine could drift miles off course in hours. Stage 2. The breakthrough, Transit and Pathfinder, 1960s. DARPA engineers at Johns Hopkins University's Applied Physics Laboratory in Maryland began experimenting with radio signals from satellites. They realized that by measuring the Doppler shift, the change in frequency as a satellite moved overhead, they could pinpoint a location on Earth. This early system, called Transit, went live in 1964, giving the Navy a way to guide submarines carrying nuclear missiles. But Transit had limitations. It only worked when a satellite passed overhead, and updates were painfully slow. DARPA wanted something global, instant, and precise. That became Project Pathfinder. Stage 3. Expanding the vision. 1970s. In 1973, the U.S. Department of Defense formally approved the Navstar GPS program under DARPA oversight. The idea was to launch a constellation of satellites orbiting the Earth, continuously beaming signals down to receivers on the ground. At Los Angeles Air Force Base, a team led by Colonel Bradford Parkinson designed the architecture, 24 satellites in medium Earth orbit, sending synchronized time signals. By comparing signals from 4 or more satellites, a receiver could calculate its exact position anywhere on Earth, land, sea, or air. DARPA partnered with institutions like MIT's Lincoln Laboratory and aerospace companies in California to build the hardware. The first experimental satellite launched in 1978. Stage 4. From secret weapon to civilian tool. 1980s-1990s. Initially, GPS was locked tight for military use, guiding bombers, tanks, and naval fleets. But in 1983, tragedy struck. A Korean Air passenger plane accidentally wandered into Soviet airspace and was shot down. In response, President Ronald Reagan ordered that once fully developed, GPS would be opened for civilian use to prevent such disasters. By the late 1980s, civilian scientists at Stanford University and Colorado State University began testing prototype receivers. Farmers started using GPS for precision agriculture. Surveyors mapped cities with unprecedented accuracy. Pilots navigated safer flight paths. Stage 5. Consumer takeover. 2000s to now. In 2000, President Bill Clinton ordered the removal of selective availability, a feature that intentionally scrambled civilian GPS signals. Overnight, GPS became 10 times more accurate for everyone. That decision opened the floodgates. Companies like Garmin and TomTom put GPS in cars. By 2007, the iPhone embedded GPS chips, making location services universal. Today, apps like Google Maps, Uber, and Lyft all depend on it. From tracking nuclear submarines in the Cold War to finding the nearest pizza shop, GPS is now stitched into the fabric of daily life. So the next time you tap your phone to check directions, remember, you're holding a piece of Cold War satellite warfare in your hand. But here's the bigger question. If GPS started as a DARPA military project, What other hidden technologies are still locked away in government labs today? Could the next billion-dollar app, or the tool that will save your life, already be orbiting above us, invisible, waiting to be unlocked?